lot more than meets the eye. Um, I couldn't even believe that I had to see that Stripey Audie got arrested. Um, I had seen that tape. It was not just the other day in Epping that they were protesting, and I watched that whole deal. It was on someone else's YouTube channel. It wasn't Stripey's channel. Um, what was so weird was that was going on. Someone took someone's looks like items from someone's purse, and something happened, and they were yelling, and I guess they were trying to convince someone to make a proper arrest or do something about the person who had taken it, and the officer didn't want to do anything, and because they all knew this person, and so something happened, and there wasn't really. I mean, I thought it was stupid. I didn't see any point for an arrest to happen in the first place. But then this was so weird was that something happened in the middle of it that was so off. I went and I watched the what was it? Was it Mystic Media? Or are you case police? It happened. It showed her expression, and it was Emma Stripey. I call it Emma Stripey, but that's not a real name. Okay, so she apparently, because you can hear the whole conversation, what happened, and that I'm going to get to that in a minute. Then I'm going to go ahead and read this statement that these were notes that I had went and had taken and dictated because my neighbor was talking uh, about what happened, and then it got more explanation. It was a lot of names. I didn't want it. I had to go write it down. And then when he called, and yeah, because the consul of Great Britain in Houston went ahead because he was getting gaslighted too, and apparently he was doing a 2-for-1 for you know who, Prince William. Prince William has a Sadist labor ready board. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And this is very interesting. Ooh. God, they went and they had taken it down. I don't know whether that's true or not, but apparently this guy that was next door at 9414 High Meadow was talking about it. He was talking about what happened, and he was questioned, and this is what was so bizarre was that I told y'all earlier that I went and I had seen a someone out there taking pictures, and I was like, I closed the door because I was like, no, I don't want people begging for money. I didn't know who it was, and I didn't want to deal with any money because people got typhoid around here at the ferry. Yeah, and because he was spraying the stuff around the neighborhood. And what is so weird, okay, I'm going to read the statement and whatever what was being said by him. I only just went and I just put it on the YouTube, and I went ahead. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and elaborate further along the way to kind of explain what. Okay, so the neighbor, wanted people to commit suicide by pissing me off. This, like pissing her off to get him ugly, to get him, William. As the Prince William told him to do it. That's what he said. It's a labor board for sadists through Labor Ready. They're taking it down. Her fiance, husband, my fiance, husband. They said it was my fiance, but it's my husband of a proxy, was never on it. He was trying to say that he was on it. He never was. He was lying about him. He was besmirching his reputation. He said he was doing it, making, he was trying to deliberately break this up one way or the other. No, he wanted to sabotage this whole thing one way or the other. From the Archbishop of Canterbury to and all this trying to claim cred when he didn't do it, and all this other stuff, he can't do. Um, so he did some illegal stuff. He made some decisions that weren't he was supposed to not make. He was lying about people, and what really was sad is that he lied. Yeah, he lied. He lied about John Thompson. He did. He did. He lied about John Thompson. He did. Because he was trying every way to try. No, he was trying to adamant. He has people adamantly thinking that he was going, trying to help him. Think it was a last ditch effort to go over there to try to think he's going to get kingship. In reality, he had lost it through Parliament because his family was unfit to rule. Because he's mental, he's a pedophile, he's a sadist, and he's got charges. He's got two types of charges of pedophile depravity. They call it pedophile depravity. And he tried to pay off the first one. I guess I don't know whether he really successfully did or not. Um, but he would just try. Well, he's always like, "Oh, I would pay him off," that type of thing. Well, they'll show him on the little reels or whatever, royal family or whatever. So when he's going to the lawyers, barrister, and and what, and then something he did something. Yeah, he did in Spain. He did something. Uh, yeah, he was he. People are scared of him. It's like he has the I love this way you smile club. He was a little anonymous man from whatever, and they get him anally, supposedly. That's from what was being said. I'm not holding back people. These are big time allegations, and that he taped people. He taped people. These were people like there was like either statesmen or dignitary, or some people that were there are probably closet people that can't go around and say I'm a victim, but they went and they did this to people to make porn. Him and his friend, and yeah, while he was doing it, he would say, "Oh, I love the way you smile." What an asshole. And yeah, see, he's trying to put his sadist behavior as if to remove his sins onto someone else. And yeah, I can't believe he lied about John. He lied about King Charles III. He lied about me. And I think he did. I think he possibly lied about Milton. And St. One, and he said Denmark pulled the tab to get Prince William an arrest warrant on pedophile depravity. I don't think it's the first one. I think it's the second one. He had he had more than one. incident of pedophile depravity. Denmark alone. Could be more. He has a lot of them going on. He had a pedophile ring going on in the UK. People, stop lying to yourselves. And what is going like? Well, now he's ugly in Spain with charges. Okay, we talked about that. And they may pick him up. I'm waiting for that day. I'm waiting for that day. And they want to talk about small potatoes and Andrew and whatever. No, he's a part of it because he got money from Epstein for a charity, an African charity that he really didn't even do anything for. So it's one of those fake a job, and I'll give you money. That type of deal. Oh, excuse me, I gotta get some water. Hold up. Okay, so I'm probably gonna get some lit on this one. So this is the suspect next door, who is the defendant or whatever, suspect, whatever. Was the okay. Yeah, he wanted to give ugly. He wanted to give ugly. He thought ugly was ugly, be nasty and whatever and all this stuff. No, people they weren't like. See, you got to be careful with what you say. You got to be clear. You got to be very clear with people. You got people who don't really don't. If you're not clear with people, you're not vague. You can get the wrong result. Instead of being ugly, being like if you be nasty and whatever. But then you got ugly, like you want to look beautiful and whatever. They were the opposite. They think the opposite. Some these people, their world. They think backwards. They call uh they call X Facebook or Instagrams or something whatever. They did. Or they call YouTube as Facebook. And let's see. Yeah. So yeah, one of the pink ladies was a sadist. She was a sadist. She was a sadist. They had it on the tape. Who was I? Who was I watching it? It was. It had to be Mystic Media, or it would it had been. Was the Epping? It was the Epping one, the same day as the purse snatching or whatever it was, and the day of the incident. That was whatever that had to do with striping. So that was the same day, and so from what I remember, because okay, let me get through this. She had picked child adopter counselor position that they had coerced people to give up their baby. I forgot to put that. That William is William to sell the kid. That's the only thing I forgot to put on here. I can only do so much, people. And then okay, so she was approached by her, and it was on tape. Yes, it was on tape, and you could hear what she was saying. And you could hear, she was being like forthright and I guess I think she had her hands on her because her look was like that. She couldn't believe, why are you putting your hands on me? And he was not near her. Stripey was not near her. He walked away to go do some taping, and he was like, whatever, talking or whatever, what he was doing is whatever. And then it's about having to be, because they thought she was really pregnant. And then, okay, yeah. And then they mentioned over there next door, 9414, that what Alvar wanted to see if it was real, if it was made up. Honey, I was crying for help and nobody did a damn fucking thing. And that's what came out. Because he had looked on the docket and it was there. It was a lawsuit. So that's what happened. So everyone had their big shit show today. Yeah, justice was being denied to a lot of people today. I feel bad for Mr. Media. I'm so sad that he got ill. He has stage 4 cancer. And I guess he's going to be one. I don't know whether he's going to be possibly getting his last shopping spree or whatever. Or whatever. Fantasy trip, whatever he wants to do. Mm. Um, I hope Stripey gets a civil rights attorney. I hope he does. And I hope that Missy Me, I hope he gets a fantasy package or whatever he decides to do. Because I know stage 4 cancer is not right. And I think they made him believe that he was like, well, enjoy your last days or something or whatever. And I don't know. He didn't really say he was. You know how long or whatever they had given him. Because I was watching a little bit. And I hope he's got plenty of support. I feel like he does. I hope he does. Um, but I'm just feeling pissed off about this. No, they were talking about it. They were talking about it. I was sitting outside and I was like, well, because they gotta move. Because they have to move now. I have to move. I have to get my life going. Um, I think my ex boyfriend's one of his friends. I don't know. Had went up to him, told him that they were gonna move me, and I was like, otherwise he may be stupid too. My ex boyfriend may be stupid. So So I think we may be looking at a lot of people getting attorneys and getting some kind of move. And so I was hearing something that they were talking about going to Italy. That we may just go to Italy or go to New Zealand. Just do something there. Just hopefully get out of the fray. Just fix up this building or whatever. Enjoy this other ranch too that's there. It's got all these cars there. I don't know whether you really got that fantasy ranch, but it's got a tree house. And I think I had an idea for that one hotel. There's like a lot of rooms, 64 rooms or something like that. Big pool, gym, and a lot of space. Uh, I wanted to do a solarium. Maybe just go and add another glass wall and just put a roof, you know, add a roof onto it, another roof, whatever, some solar or whatever. That's the only thing that needs to be done. And add-ons in the floor. If the furniture's offensive, it would have to be changed out. Um, I can't believe I'm so upset for people. I don't even know what to do. I'm upset. I'm upset for people when I am for myself. No, he wanted people. No, he wanted people to go and drive them to piss people off to where they would commit suicide. To make them, to bully people to death. That's what he does. That's what he does for a living, people. Yeah, he's got a football-shaped head. He's got a kid in there right now. Mm. A lot of people drive in and out of the house, and they do dope in front of the yard. And they go over there. They know where my room is at, and they go over there and they smoke. They're prompt, hashish, and they blow it over the fence into the building. And they make the home brew too. They had a cooking plate, a butane cooking plate. That's what it is. And they go over there and the smell is everywhere, all in the air in the neighborhood. It's fucking awful. I can't believe that. Mm, I don't think I can look at that motherfucker. Really, I can't even look at him. I don't think I could. How far is too far when he would go over there so far? I think he possibly went and did a lot of things to people, to hurt people, because he's wanting to what? He wanted to be a carnivore. I don't think so. You his ass a reality check and go ahead and pull that fucking tab. Go ahead and put that call to order and put the arrest warrant out for his arrest and Jim warrant. Because I'm tired of this bullshit. And I'm sure a lot of other people are in line behind me. I don't know what to think about people. And I'm not putting up with this shit. I don't think anyone else will either. I don't think he would make it better. He's trying to put his business on someone else. And he's trying to besmirch King Charles III and make him look like he's the bad guy. In reality, he is. Sorry, I don't think so. I'm gonna get off this thing, people.